some months ago, well, a few weeks ago, I was talking to the walk-in studio here in Cork City. And you might remember we spoke with the people behind the show, the actual walk-in studio on Washington Street at the time. And I was saying, I think we sent listeners up there, gave people an opportunity to go up and record their own song. It's a walk-in studio. You pick the song. You get into their vocal pod, you sing the song, they burn it onto CD and it's yours within an hour. But I said to the lads at the time there, Mark Cosgrove and the lads, if you come across anything that you might think is extra talent, somebody that might have exceptional talent, let me know. And they sent me the audio of a girl from Carrigaline, a 16-year-old girl called Shauna Nolan. Have a listen to this, recorded at the walk-in studio on Washington Street. Isn't that something else? Now, that's not an easy thing to do. It's a technically difficult song to do. There's a lot going on in it, but she mastered it. Now, needs a little bit of polishing around the edges, but other than that, she's got what it takes. Her name is Shauna Nolan, and she's from Carrigaline, and she's only 16. And as Mark says, above in the walk-in studio pod on Washington Street, she says, I've never heard of this young lady before, but she's got it all. Looks, voice, and the X factor. Plus, she's a very nice young lady, and she deserves a break. And I think that she will get a break if she keeps singing and performing like that. Well done, Shauna. I think that's terrific. She's probably collapsed now at the fright and the shock of hearing that on air. But if you heard it on a radio station, you'd say, oh, that's pretty good. That's good. That's brilliant. In the sense that it wouldn't stand out in any kind of jarring way. It's a great performance from a young Cork girl. I'm delighted. And you know what? If you want to go and get something done like that yourself, it would give a great present, great gift, or just a bit of a laugh. €50. And you can get further details yourself by getting in touch with the Walk-In Studio Pod. I can't really get involved in giving out too much details. I do have a number here which I can give out once, but once only. 087 611 3329. But the best thing for this is to have a look online and get the details on a Google search. Walk-In Studio Pod. A little bit of fun. He sent me on a couple of vouchers here. I'm going to get maybe Emer to go in. She's not here today, actually, but maybe next week I'm going to get her to go in and record a song. I know what you're saying. Why don't you go and record one yourself? Come on. My brilliance. Put everybody to shame were I to do something like that. Spare me.